Druski, my boy, how we get to this point? Bro done wifed up Rubi Rose is honestly a W for him, I guess. But I don't talk crap about relationships, Druski. You're just getting those industry leftovers. But nah, let me chill, Druski. Rubi Rose definitely a W, but it's like Druski, he's part of the industry himself now. He's a big name. And there's no real way of tracking this guy's success. He blew up out of nowhere. The industry juice is soaked up in this guy and it blew him to the top. No Diddy. Still can't get over Diddy walking in on you, looking at you from the back and licking his lips, but it is Diddy, so it makes sense. Now I see how you got to the top, Druski. You went to some of those Diddy parties, didn't you? Druski would actually be born in Maryland, but at the age of 1, he would move to Atlanta. Growing up, I'm sure you guys could tell, Druski was the class clown, and his parents would put that belt to when the teachers would complain about Druski. Druski would actually drop out of college because he saw something in himself that no one else did, and he wanted to pursue a career in something.
You dropped out because you wanted to pursue the comedy? You just dropped out because
yeah, because it was crazy because I was doing the radio that first semester. I wasn't really passing my classes like that, but I was doing the radio so I'm like, yo, if anything, I'm gonna try to stick in this to just do, like, try to get on this ESPN, get on TV bullshit. Because it didn't feel right. Being all the way out there in the middle of nowhere, it didn't feel right.
But in October of 2017, Druski would post his first skit just for fun, not expecting to be where he's at today.
Shout me out now. What's up when I got this paper, nigga? Shout me out, nigga. I got all this ice on. Shout me out. Yeah, nigga. They know I'm going up like this now.
Ever since that day, though, Druski would consistently upload because he would get a bunch of support from local people. If we get to a year later, yeah, just a year, he would be linking up with rappers already. A rapper the same size as Druski. June 8th, 2018, he would be seen in T Grizzly's Where I'm From music video.
2009, back when we were breaking into cars for money.
I guess Druski is supposed to be representing T Grizzly in 2009. Now, no one really knows how he got into this music video. But the next person in the industry Druski would collab with would be Lil Yachty. Now, remember, this whole time, Druski was grinding, putting out 1, 2, 3 skits a week. But I guess Yachty came across one of his skits and invited Druski to do something with them. I guess he standed out the most more than other comedians. But he would do this collab with Lil Yachty the next year, March of 2019, just a little after he did the collab with T Grizzly.
Oh, Yotti! Druski! How are you, brother? I wasn't expecting you here. What's going on? Excuse me. I'm trying to find which car matches my sweater. Oh my gosh, how exquisite! Yeah, I'm thinking about the Ferrari. I drove the Bentley yesterday. Oh yeah, the Bentley!
Now, if we get to the next person in the industry Druski has industry ties with, it would be Jack Harlow. Now, this was the same year. If we go to September of 2019, Druski announced he would be opening for Jack Harlow on his tour. Now, this was before Jack Harlow was an established star in the industry, before he dropped What's Poppin'. Now, him and Druski were low-key on the come-up together. But Druski did mention that while on this tour with Jack Harlow, he wanted to quit. He felt like things weren't going right for him.
I think it was times where I had videos I thought was gonna do great, or like a scenario where I thought maybe I should quit this tour when I was on tour with Jack, you know,
Right.
Just not feeling comfortable. Like I wasn't comfortable on the tour bus, and I didn't have my friends with me. And I was like, I just want to go home. I don't feel like finishing this.
But no one really knows how Jack and Druski became friends, but thank God they finished that tour together, because that next year in 2020 would be crazy for the both of them. But after that tour, if we get to December of 2019, he would actually do a collab with one of the Instagram comedian gods, Fatboy SSE, and we got 2 fat boys linking up the collab for Instagram comedy. This really brought him to that next level, man.
What the f is the matter with you? You thought it was gonna be another fat, funny motherfucker on the gram, huh?
Nah, man.
Did I tell you to talk?
This they would call the passing the torch moment. You know, one comedian passes the torch to another. And people really have no clue how Druski got these connections with big names in the industry at that time before 2020, where he meets even bigger names we'll talk about. But it just seems like this path was for Druski. Lil Yachty reaching out to him, he being in the T Grizzly video. Fatboy SSZ was one of the biggest freaking content creators at that time, and he just links up with Druski too. It really was a destined opportunity for Druski. But if we get to February of 2020, Druski would have 300,000 followers on Instagram at this time, and we would get to his most legendary skit to this date, I say. The skit that put him on the map and had Drake wearing it on his hoodie. Of course, I would be talking about Kyle Forgeard. We'll get to Drake later, though.
Listen, bro. Listen. I was at dude, Kyle Forgeard had a kickback last night, bro. Oh, no. Dude, no, I'm like totally not
Okay, I'm not getting checked out.
Now on Druski's Instagram page to this date, the skit has a little more than 500,000 views, but obviously it has more views than that because people like to steal Instagram comedy skits and post it for themselves, and a lot of people caught on to Druski because everyone was posting the skit. Now if we get to the GQ article that was wrote about Druski in March of 2020, that same year, yes, this man got a whole GQ article wrote about him. They mentioned him as a hip-hop comedian because the comedy he does is, you know, it involves a lot of rappers around him and stuff, but he actually moved in with Odell during that off season in the NFL during quarantine, and I'm guessing this is what really got him into the industry for real, meeting all these rappers, because he would even get a cameo in Lil Yachty's Oprah's bank account that same year, March of 2020. Drake is obviously in that video too, which Druski would confirm him and Drake's friendship that year in 2020 when he would post a video of Drake wearing the Kyle Roger merch.
So like, I don't know, I'm talking like this, right? But like, Druski had sent me a Kyle Roger University hoodie, and well, legit, I'm like super stoked.
And honestly, I say the biggest thing that ever happened for Druski that year was Drake throwing him in the Laugh Now, Cry Later music video, giving him his very own cameo in the video. Now, if you're in a Drake music video, your life is set.
Don't start that.
No, I'm good. I'm just regrouping.
You sure?
You got a tissue?
No.
But if we get to October of 2020, Druski would have around 600 to 700,000 followers on Instagram around this time, and we would get to one of my favorite moments with Druski, which would be Rolling Loud with him and Mario Judah that would go absolutely viral.
When you say nigga, a lot of people are that's gotta be racist.
This would actually help propel Mario Judah a lot too. Now, I don't know what the hell happened to Mario Judah. He just fell off the map. But him and Druski made some viral moments that will last a long time. Now, we would get the first dip into the Could Have Been Records live streams on Instagram that would start in November of 2020, where Druski had the idea of coming up with this fake record label named Could Have Been Records and having people audition, just people that are random people online audition, and it's hilarious.
Where you from?
I'm from PG County. I'm from Maryland.
Oh, PG County.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all get it in, huh?
Nah, I don't know what you talking about, man.
I don't think Could Have Been just found us an artist. I think we just found us a killer.
If you're familiar with Druski in the future, when he started doing more of these live streams, it would just gain more attraction to his streams. Major celebrities would join his live streams, and it would just be like 45,000, 55,000, 60,000 people all watching them at once, just clown people. But by December of 2020, Druski had 1 million followers on Instagram, the big 1M. And if you got 1 million followers, someone by the name of Diddy's probably gonna hear about you. In December of 2020, Druski would team up with Diddy and his company Revolt to do Sneaking In with Druski. He would have Sneaking In with Druski episodes with Tiana Taylor, Lil Yachty, Snoop Dogg, T-Pain, Young Miami, but the first episode would be with Diddy before it popped off to be a series.
Owned by a black man.
It's like after Druski got comfortable at Diddy's house and was taking shots with Diddy, hopefully it wasn't back shot. But after he got done taking shots with Diddy, Druski would go on a legendary run, man. If we go to January of 2022, he would drop one of his most legendary skits to this day. How dudes be fresh out of prison, and I still laugh at this video to this day.
Home free! Home free! Home free! Let go! Let go! That bit my tape, boy. You did, boy.
Nigga, they doing push-ups.
Boy, I see you, boy.
No, this right.
That Lil Ray.
Man, this ain't
That
right.
Lil Ray.
Ain't right.
My man went from getting 500,000 views on his skits to 4.5 million views. You know what I'm saying? That industry juice smacking. If we get to October of 2022, he would host one of his biggest Could Have Been Records live streams on Instagram to this date, where NBA Youngboy would join and Druski would try signing NBA Youngboy to Could Have Been Records, and 100,000 people would watch live.
Make it a 90-10 deal.
You a 90-10. 90-10. 90-10. Shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. She down here, man. I wouldn't even do that for my old mama. You follow me?
Hold up.
Hold up. So what happens now?
got me scared a little bit. You feel me? Like, what that's supposed to be?
Then if we get to January of 2023, this is where the biggest series Druski has ever had is on YouTube. It's called Coulda Been Auditions, where people audition for his Coulda Been Records label. In January of 2023, he would host the NYC auditions, and this would spark something for Druski that would change his life.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Son of a bitch, man. We can't keep doing this shit.
So I actually added up all the views in total with all his Coulda Been auditions. To this date, I'm making this video in 2024. There's 9 videos of it, and it's 40 million views, just about 39.5 million views with all the episodes in total. This guy has made a bunch of money just off this series. He's even in a movie called Praise This that dropped in 2023 that Quavo's even in the movie too, and I've never seen this movie personally. I probably never will watch it in my life, but it's awesome. July 4th, 2023, Druski would attend the all-white Michael Rubin industry party too, so that's how you know he's locked in. But if we get to the current year, 2024, Druski is living the life, man, of a celebrity. February 2024, Druski would actually drop a song with Snoop Dogg called Standing on Business.
I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business.
Sign on the dotted line. 1% is yours, 99 is mine.
This video currently has over 1 million views, from comedian to rapper. But if we get to late April of 2024, Druski would first announce his relationship with Rubi Rose on his Instagram. But then if we go a month later, May of 2024, he has 7.4 million followers. And even more videos of Druski and Rubi Rose would release on the internet because people were questioning the relationship, thinking it was just fake or just a celebrity relationship thing. But this seems to be real, and it has the internet talking a lot.
Holy Yo, there's a lash in these. Nothing's cooked.
Yeah, that right there would be Rubi Rose's cooking. Does this girl have any talent besides giving away her cooch to everyone in the industry? Like, you can't even cook. Come on, bruh. But we could definitely say today, with 7 million followers, a relationship with Rubi Rose, and all the connections you could ever think of in the industry, yeah, Druski is winning. And we could just say that from the bottom to where he is now, definitely his connections is what brought him to where he is now. But how he got these celebrity connections, the world may never know.